I'm Jesse with Turducken Mobile Living. I build buses and vans. This is our bus that we live in. We have a Japanese K-truck here, and that actually goes in the back of the bus like a toy hauler. We have hand-built French doors on the back with stained glass. And I did that because I didn't like towing. I like to be able to have more maneuverability and back up, things like that.
Now, are you able to drive this in, or do you have to winch it in?
It winches in because it's real tight space in there. Once the truck is inside, you can't open the doors anymore. And it also helps to winch it in because I can move the tires and kind of angle it in as I need to. And we love having the truck with us because it offsets our fuel economy a little bit. The K-trucks get around 40 miles to the gallon, and the bus gets about 10,
a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see we also have mini split for AC, and it acts as a heat pump as well, and propane tanks up there. We have a roof deck and solar on the roof as well.
Now, how much solar do you have?
We just upgraded our solar. Now we have 1,300 watts of solar. We only have 300 amp hours of battery, so our solar kind of outweighs the batteries at this point. But it seems to be working well for us.
Right.
We'll see what happens this summer when we're running the AC unit off the batteries.
Sure.
We might end up upgrading again. Here's our map of everywhere we've been in the U.S. We put about 20,000 miles on the bus so far, and that's 3 loops around the country over 4 years.
Yep.
This is our newest edition of the bus. This will go on the front above the windshield. We're working on mounting it this week at Skoolies. We got an awning here that we got used from Quartzsite. That was a great addition too. That helps us out, you know, when it's raining, so the dog can come outside and we can still hang outside in the rain.
Not so good this week at Skoolies.
Far too windy at Skoolies.
Yeah, a little windy.
Come on inside.
Oh, no, it's not.
I was noticing the angled doors, or just the angles down there. That's nice. You get room for your feet.
Yeah, that's kind of a detail that I put in to make it look bigger inside and kind of deceive the eye. You do lose a couple square inches of storage underneath the couch there, but we have plenty of storage anyway with all the upper cabinets.
Sure.
Our water tanks are below the dinette seats here, and we carry 96 gallons of water with 3 32-gallon tanks. And that seems to last us about 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
One of the best things that we bought just recently was a 50-gallon water bladder for the back of the pickup truck. So we can go to the gas station and fill up on water, and then pump it into the bus whenever we want, so we don't have to move too often.
Yeah.
But dinette, the table goes down and we can put cushions to make it another bed. You fit like 1 adult or 2 kids. We also have this huge 12-foot couch here. So both of us can sleep on the couch when the truck is in the back of the bus.
Right.
If we're stopping at Walmart or something. One of the biggest things when I was planning out the layout for this bus was keeping all of the windows intact. We love having the view,
right.
Which does affect our insulation a bit.
Yeah.
But you know, we just double insulated the curtains, and we kind of work the curtains to let the sun in during the day and warm it up in here, and it works out well. But you know, that being said, we went with like an under-the-counter refrigerator. This is a freezer on one side and a refrigerator on the other side. It's a great unit. We're able to go like a month without shopping.
Nice.
Propane stove. We have a propane heater here as like a backup.
Right.
I think our main source of heat is probably the fireplace, which in hindsight, I kind of wish I went with a bigger one, so it could burn through the night.
I was gonna say, it doesn't. The little ones just don't hold the fire long.
Right, and it's kind of a pain splitting tiny pieces of wood and
I think
sourcing wood like that.
Fritz, he buys the fire logs from. He gets them through Ace Hardware, and he cuts them in half, and one of them will last all night. I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, he's in the brown bus right over there.
Okay.
If you want to ask him what he uses, but I know he gets them from Ace because he orders them, and we go in. He's got a whole shopping cart full of them. But
yeah, personally, I don't like buying wood.
Yeah,
it kind of defeats the purpose of having the fireplace. I like to supplement our diesel heater and our propane heat with free heat here.
Right.
So most times we try and source our own firewood in the woods.
Sure, but that's an idea for.
Yeah, definitely.
If you really have to have it hold overnight.
Especially in these desert states where there's not much trees around anyway.
Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of trees out here.
Yeah. But we have 2 of these compartments underneath the couch hold firewood. And with both of those full, we have about 3 weeks of firewood there. So
yeah,
I'm burning fire every night. And then under there we have washer dryer unit. It's an LG. Works pretty good. It uses a decent amount of water when you do both the wash and the dry cycle. I think it uses about 40 gallons with wash and dry. So we ended up just using it for the wash cycle. It uses about 20 gallons for the wash cycle, and then we hang dry our clothes above the bed there. This was like a recent change that we did to get more storage. This was all just pallet wood over this wall, and I changed it out for the pegboard. These pegboard baskets are awesome. You can store a lot of stuff in here. We could even get a couple more if we wanted to.
Yep.
These dog bowls are great too. You have the dog food storage inside, and then the bowls on the top. We did a big double sink, which I love because we can put our dirty dishes in one side and wash our hands, brush our teeth, do whatever we got to do on the other side. And obviously this beautiful live edge wood countertop, and it's sanded to kind of fit the sinks and everything. Put some plants in recently. We're hoping that the ivy is going to grow under all the upper cabinets there. And my girlfriend got some mint as well that we're going to try and grow the other way.
Nice.
And our roof is pretty much covered with solar, so we don't have a max fan. Instead we did these fans hanging upside down from the cabinets.
Sure.
And we can spin them wherever we want, direct them. So in the hot months it's great just to move some air around in here.
Yeah, I do the same thing with bus fans. I've got
the silver ones.
The ones that came out of a bus, put it over my heater, blows the hot air around.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Warms the bus up really quick.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Here we have a desk. I actually worked on this in college. This was a full-size beer pong table that I cut down to fit as a desk in the bus.
Yeah, as I say, with all the beer gaps, it looks like a college project.
Yeah. So this is many years in the making. But this will fold down when the truck pulls in.
All right.
As well as the bed will fold up like a Murphy bed. It folds up against the wall there, like that.
Right.
And each side of the bed has an upper closet for hanging clothes, and then drawers underneath.
Right.
And yeah, with that we have a good amount of storage. There's the indoor mini split unit there.
Right.
It does have a heat pump that we don't really use much. I don't know, the heat doesn't work as well as the AC does on these
I've heard
units,
that. A number of people have said that.
Yeah.
But
and it's also using a lot of battery power in the winter when the sun is at not so good of an angle for you. So. Very nice. I don't know what else I could talk about here.
Now, do you have any social media presence if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, ask some questions?
Yeah, we're still fully nomadic. We're hoping to buy some land and settle down soon, but I started a couple years ago building buses and vans for people as my main source of income. I started a Facebook page for that recently. It's called Turducken Mobile Living. If you know what a turducken is,
Yeah.
it's a Thanksgiving kind of treat that you have a turkey with a duck inside of it with a chicken inside of that. So the bus here is our turkey. The K-truck, Japanese K-truck, is our chicken. And then we also have a boat that we have strapped to the side of the bus as well, and that's our duck.
There you go.
So Turducken Mobile Living on Facebook.
All right. Now, beautiful bus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.